Hey everybody, I'm Joshua Levy with Joshua Levy Talks. This is Joshua Levy Talks number 8, Activity Plans. Just as a reminder, I am the proud founder and executive director for Joshua Stage, an Austin, Texas area nonprofit organization. We're an enrichment program enriching the lives of special needs children and adults, featuring after-school programs, summer camps, theater arts and more programs, individual enrichment programs, and more, including activities such as theater arts, improv, music, dance, creative story, and showcase. We are gearing up for Joshua Stage summer camp season. For those of you in the Austin area, feel free to check us out at joshuastage.org. Take a look at our summer camp page and check out especially our July program for kiddos in kindergarten through 5th grade. All abilities are welcome. Also, I am the proud author of the Creative Outlet Method at-home activities for children with special needs. You can get your copy. This is a very valuable resource for parents who have neurodivergent children, special needs children, all abilities, and educators, both special education teachers and regular education teachers who would like to better serve their special needs students, their neurodiverse students. The book has the first 10 components of the creative outlet method, followed by over 30 activities in improvisation, each activity being with a goal, 3 measurable objectives, and step-by-step instructions of what you can, how you can implement those activities from the comfort of your home and or classroom or almost anywhere. So check that out. It's available. The book is available at Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and your independent local bookstore. So go support independent bookstores if you can. That would be fantastic. Check the book out. It's a great resource for you. Today in Joshua Levy Talks number 8, we're talking about activity plans. So the book I just mentioned has this in there, and you'll see the template for the activity plans. And each activity, which has a goal, 3 measurable objectives, that when you implement the activity, being the improvisation activity, you'll note that in the activity plan that you'll see the goal that you want your child, your student, to achieve by the end of the particular activity. It also including, as I mentioned, there are 3 measurable objectives that actually, when you're observing your child, your students, demonstrating the participating, engaging in the activity, you can measure whether or not they were successful in each of the objectives. And further, the activity plan also describes or prescribes any materials you might need to best implement the activity. That could be anything from a wooden spoon in your house or something like that, piece of chalk perhaps in the classroom, to serve as a microphone, or something like that for the activities. Sometimes there's a little bit of prep work ahead, so the activity plan mentions any work ahead of time you might need to do. That could including moving furniture around to set up some chairs so that your child and friends or students and classmates can sit in a certain way for the given activity. Further along in the activity plan, you'll start to see where it prescribes you, who I call the facilitator, whether you're the parent or the educator, going through the actual activity in a script kind of fashion. So it's prescribing, suggesting what you say as the facilitator of the activity. Doesn't mean you have to stick to that, but that's a great idea for you to get started and to stick to kind of how this activity is unfolding. Meanwhile, in the activity plan, you're also going to see a section for what you should expect your child, your student, to be doing during the activity. So it's a lot of very detailed, organized, clearly laid out, setting you, the facilitator, whether you're the parent or the educator, for success to best implement this activity so that your child, your student, can be successful while performing and engaging in the particular activity. Further along in the activity plan, you'll see the expected outcome that you would like for your child or your student to do to best be successful at those objectives, thus achieving the goal for the activity. Also, for these activity plans, again, it's a consistent template throughout the book in this case. that you are welcome to use as you write your own lesson plans. For example, as a teacher, you probably have a book, or maybe your school or district or principal is asking you to set them up a certain way. That's fine. If you're running an enrichment program like we do at Joshua Stage, or if you're in your house and you want to put something together ahead of time, it's a great template to follow. So again, you're setting yourself up for organization to plan and think ahead before implementing the activity itself. So in the book, you'll see the over 30 activities. Each of these has that activity plan template, and each of those activities fall into that. So it's a very organized way, and the better you're feeling organized, the more confident you're going to feel, the more confident your child and or student is going to feel, because you're going to have that confidence going into the activity, given that you have this activity plan with you. Again, utilizing the one from the book, or from one that you're coming up with on your own using the template. And that's the idea there, to set you up for success and set up your child, your student, for success. Thank you very much for tuning into Joshua Levy Talks. Great to talk to you as always. Do check out the other episodes 1 through 7 if you haven't had a chance. They're on our YouTube channels, Joshua Levy Educational Consulting, Joshua Stage YouTube channel as well. Looking forward to speaking to you next time. Check out that book, The Creative Outlet Method at Home Activities for Children with Special Needs. Again, available on Amazon, at Barnes & Noble, independent bookstores. Definitely support those. This is a great resource if you haven't picked up a copy. If you already have, get another one and send it on to somebody else. Huge benefit. Love talking about it with people. Love hearing people's feedback when they use these activities in their house, in their home. It's always fun for Joshua Stage participants to say, hey, we've got that book in the house, and that's fantastic. So love that. Keep it going, and definitely utilize the activity plans. It's a great way to stay organized and set everybody up for tremendous success. All right, see y'all later.